Heady doody, everybody. It's time for day 3 of IAE. So today is Crusader Industries and Tumbrel. It's all the car manufacturers. I haven't personally messed around with like the Nova, but I do love the Crusader ships. I love their like asymmetry and stuff. They're really sick. Like I have a Mercury. But I recently purchased, well, not purchased, I upgraded a ship to a Retaliator. Man, I love this ship. All right. 2 new Babbage. Where is it? There it is.
Thank you. And please visit again.
So what we'll do is we'll go down to the convention floor. We'll check out both Tumbrel and Crusader Industries. We'll rent a couple of ships that we haven't fucked around with. I personally had an Inferno. I really like that ship. I love the concept of like a capital like ship killer with the size 7 like gun on it. Like that's awesome. But I found that I wasn't ever using it. I was only using it during like ERTs because of how like slow essentially the like the combat was because of the size 7 gun. You can't really like, you know, take that into like LRTs or MRTs or anything like that. You need to have like a hammerhead because otherwise you're just gonna miss. I personally haven't like used an Ion, so I'm curious to rent one and like fire off a couple of like sniper shots. It's so funny looking at all these ships that are just parked here. And just piled up here. What the hell is that? Oh, it's the remains of a ship. What is that? I can't tell. Oh, here's the new tank. That's cool. But we'll go inside the actual convention center and have a look at one while we're not freezing to death. Hell yeah, IAE time, let's go. Woo, woo, woo. Ooh. Wait, there's 3 variants? I thought there was only 2. This is the M2. This is so this is one of the ships that my friend has. We love loading these things up with like cars and stuff and then going on like DMR and like fucking around. Alright, I guess I'll take the elevator. But man, I love like Crusader stuff. I love the like the white on red. Like it's such a nice like color scheme. Like everything being like sleek. But then there's like, I am personally not a fan of like most of the Origin ships. I feel like they're too sleek. too luxurious for myself. And I love these like circular doors. So cool. And like the pilot seats as well. Oh man, this is long. And I love that they've got like the heads-up display on like the left side. And to my understanding, I think the interiors of all the other Hercules variants are relatively the same. No? Oh, that's right. They've got the M2, the C2, and the A2. Is it just bigger? I don't really know the difference between these ships. I'm pretty sure this has got like the exact same like interior. If it does, we'll just go back down. Yeah, I'm pretty sure these two are the same. I think this one has like more like SCU worth of like space, or it might be a little bit bigger. I'm not entirely sure what the difference between those two are. I definitely know that the, oh, I didn't know you could like actually exit the ship. That's kind of cool. I do know that the A2 is the bomber variant. Ooh. So here's the Storm, which is the new like tank. This thing's cool. We'll rent one of those. We'll go around and like fuck around on like a planet. Might take one of these as well. I haven't really messed around with the Nova. Well, actually, what is the difference between a C2, military grade space rail and expanding cargo capacity? Okay, so it has more SCU worth of space compared to the M2. Yeah. And then you have the fucking bomber variant. Ooh. I cannot wait for it to be delivered to my local inventory. Ooh. Oh, someone's in it. Oh, that's right, you can get in these. How do I get in this? What's the entrance? Entrance at the back? Oh wow, that's really cool. Oh man. Yeah, this is really cool. Oh, that's awesome. That's really cool. All right, so let's go and have a look at the A2. So I think the interior for this one's yeah, it's got the bombs. That's so awesome. I'm pretty sure they've got more upstairs. Like you can see like a line of them like up here. Ah, no, not really. They all just relatively have the same interior. And essentially the exterior as well. Pretty much the same color. Except like the A2 is black and red. That's sick. I love that. Great aesthetic. Alright. Actually, you know what? Rent one of them and fire off a bomb. I think that'd be fun. Oh, and we can use the A2 to take around the tanks and stuff. I can like deliver it here at New Babbage and then like have it like outside the vehicle bay and drive my vehicles there. I haven't seen the interior of the C1 Spirit, so let's check that out. Where am I? Usually has a UI here. Well, there's the... Yeah, I'm pretty sure I'm like right here. Minerals. It's so weird that the music just cut out. You hear the spirits. I really like the spirits. I love the the design on the spirits. It's such a cool ship. I own an A1 spirit. I essentially own two. I've pledged one and I have one as a rental for the Zeus because I pre-ordered the Zeus. Not pre-ordered. I essentially pre-ordered it. I love that they've got like these warning lights. No, I want to close this. Can I close this? Will it let me close it? No, I don't think it will let me close it. But essentially, like the oh, it did let me close it. That's cool. But yeah, so when the there we go. That's really cool. I love that. Like, yeah, here are all the little bombs here. Gonna be the engineering station. I love these like doors, like these circle doors. They're so cool. And the thing I love the most about these ships in Star Citizen is they've got like a little kitchen area and like beddings and like you can like live in the ship. I love that. I think that is awesome. And I haven't seen the interior of this ship. I'm pretty sure it's just going to be like empty. Yeah, it's just empty because it's like a little like cargo area, and the lived-in area is going to be essentially the same. Yeah, but it's cool though. I'm surprised we got the A1 first. It feels like that ship is more complicated than the C1. I'm curious to check out the E1. I'm pretty sure it's called, like the actual like the luxury version of it, like the personal transport, like luxury, like plane ship. Now I'm pretty sure the only things left are just the Ares. Yeah, the Ares. All right, so it's this way. So the Ion and the Inferno. I love the concept of a ship with the size 7 rent. With the size 7 capital ship cannon. Like, that's so cool to me. And the thing I love about the Infernos, or the Ares in general, if I can get up onto it, because you can definitely get up onto it, I think. I'm gonna get up onto it eventually. There we go. So the cool thing about the Ares line of ships is because of how this ship is essentially a giant battery to power this fucking gun. So all the components are on the top of the ship, exposed. Well, not exposed, but essentially like you get access to the components on the top of the ship. I love that. I think that is so cool because of how compact this ship is. World. And it's the same for the Inferno that's over here. So this is the ship that I had. I like the level 7 like a gallon gun, I think that is awesome because you don't run out of bullets. And if you run out of bullets, yeah, you run out of bullets because you've destroyed like 3 hammerheads. But yeah, I feel like the gimmick of the size 7 weapon is really only there if you're doing like ERTs. Because like it's almost, well, like you can definitely fight like smaller ships using this size 7 cannon. It's just like annoying, essentially, I would say. So that's the ship I essentially upgraded from to the Retaliator. Because I feel like I'll get more use out of a Retaliator. Because like I've used it like a couple of times. And again, those were during ERTs. I tried doing lower level ones, but they were a little bit too hard because of how fast the smaller moving ships are and harder to hit. This is another one of my personal favorite ships, which is the Mercury Star Runner. So it is a medium freight and data hauling ship. So when the data hauling gameplay loop gets introduced, this is where all your data will sit. I love like the server room and like all that sort of stuff. Here's like your front, your top and bottom, essentially the turrets. You also have like a scanning room as well. This is where essentially you will pull the data. You'll essentially sit in this chair and you will essentially like retrieve the data and then have it stored in obviously your server room. Then you've got like your crew quarters that are over here. And you have like a rec room with a fully interactable like chessboard and all that sort of stuff. It just gives me like Millennium Falcon vibes, and I'll touch more on that later, which is another reason, which is literally the reason why I bought the ship, because I thought it was just so cool. And again, we got the trademark like Crusader like doors. The pilot seat is amazing. Like I love like these seats where you like sit into it and it like brings you in front of like the steering wheel. Excuse me. I love the little display on the side. I think that is awesome. What an amazing ship. Now, what truly makes this one of my favorite ships is that it's filled with secrets. So it truly feels like a Millennium Falcon with its all little hidey spots. So there is a chess piece that you take. I'm pretty sure it's the Queen. But essentially you pick up like the White Queen. Actually, yeah, you know what? I think they've made it so you can't take it because the pieces here are the same. But essentially, I might just cut that out. But yeah, essentially you take the Queen and you place it on the little cup or the little like holder there, and you can open up a secret passage. This is not normally opened. This is essentially like a little hidden panel that you can open up and open up like a secret like little area inside the actual ship itself. I believe this area here is something you can hold like drugs and stuff, because you can get drugs and stuff in Star Citizen. You can do illegal like smuggling. I'm pretty sure this is like an anti-scanner bay. And you get to go into like the innards of the ship, which go into like essentially like every room of the ship. And one of the entrances is through like the chessboard, which I believe is in here. Server room. Recreation. Hi. But yeah, you essentially take the queen, you put it on this little cup holder here, and it opens up that door. That's how you normally get this opened. That's why I love this ship. This ship is so much fun. Opened up a death pit. I might like go through like mine at some point so I can show the trick. Alright. Let's see if there's anything else that we can see before we leave and just fuck around with some ships. No, honestly, we've really seen everything. Crusader don't really have that many ships, which is why they've probably paired them with like Tumbrel, who have only obviously also just a couple of ships. Leave my hand. Get. Damn it. We are bound together with this drink. But what I'll do is I will...
Yeah, I'm about ready too. Let's go.
What? How odd. Now, let's hope. Actually, I have an easier way. We didn't fall through. Success. And here it is. Here's the Ares. And now that we're out of armistice. That actually fires a lot faster than what I initially thought it was going to fire. Oh, but look at the oh no, what am I talking about? I was about to say it's got like drop off, but no. There's no drop off. Yeah, there's like fuck all rounds, which is the reason why I went with the Inferno, because it has like 3,900 like actual like rounds of like ammunition. Whilst this one hits harder than the Inferno, there's obviously less rounds. I thought this would like fire like a lot slower. That's so interesting. Oh, I'm getting too fast. All right, let's grab the A2. I love that. Because right now I'm like toggling missile mode. Now, do they just drop or do they... They do, they just drop. Oh, that's so cool. Let's test this. Let's test this shit out. Yeah, no worries. Here it is. I don't know if I'm a fan of like the default color it comes with, the cream or like the yellow. I think it will look much better than like a black or like a white. Some like hard colors, if you know what I mean. Now, if I remember correctly, this has got a really cool like heads-up display like turning on. God, that is so cool. I love that so much. Woo! Now, am I still in? It just reminds me of Titanfall. That's so cool. Come on, I gotta be out of armistice by now. There we go. Wow, it's in Struggle City. Yeah, like this is really cool. I personally wouldn't like invest money into like these ground vehicles. They're so expensive, like to actually purchase. It's like 50 US, like for like a ground vehicle that you don't like ever really use. And they're so cheap to like buy in game. Like especially like the little Cyclones. Cause like the Cyclones are actually the ones that I was talking about. Like I was having a look at like RSI's website and like they're so expensive, like for no reason. Yeah, it's not something that I would like invest into. It's still really neat.
Welcome to the ASOP Vehicle Retrieval System. Your vehicle has been depleted.
I mean, this is going to be the exact same thing, except it's got like AA cannons instead of like, you know, a Gatling gun. Let's try out the Nova. I haven't actually really like fucked around with the Nova. Huh. Huh. I want more of like the motorbikes in game. Oh my god, it's so windy. Oh my god. Here we go. Oh! Damn, that's cool. Boom. Let's leave it here for someone. Leave it open.